Grab your glasses, everybody. It's time for a Moonshine Safari.
Welcome, everybody, to Moonshine Safari. I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, welcome. It's the 37th episode.
37.
Wow, that's crazy. 37.
Yeah. It's been, what, like 9 months?
Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah,
Like
I
that?
mean,
Yeah.
it's
Could have had a
amazing.
baby, almost.
Well, we started it on our anniversary.
That's true.
On July the 10th last year.
Yeah, so 8 months.
Yeah, so we're getting there. We're about to have a baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Not
maybe
even a little.
Not really. But welcome, everybody. Hope you've had a good week so far. Hope you're digging us on Fridays. And this is a special Friday, and we do shout-outs. But today is a special Friday for the young man who edits and pushes this out into the intranets and webs and stuff. Del Toro's birthday is today.
Woo, woo.
Today is Friday. Happy birthday, buddy. This is his 21st.
He's been looking forward to it.
So now he can partake of the Moonshine Safari along with us.
He just will be glad that he's allowed to if he wants to.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Absolutely. So, Del Toro, happy birthday, buddy. Hope your day is great. Also, shout out and a reminder to Terry Bird. Terry Bird, contact us.
We need your stuff.
We need your address and contact information so we can send you some swag and stuff.
Some little baubles.
Remember, it's Josh and Dina at moonshinesafari.com. All right. Would like to give out another shout out to Sal's Pizza in Gilbert.
Yum.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to have been on this diet thingy that we've been on, and I kept screaming for pizza, and she called my bluff, and we had pizza. So then we're having pizza every night.
It's a pizza diet.
We've had pizza. Yeah, we've had pizza 2 nights in a row. We've had Sal's, which is unbelievable. It's delicious. It's one of my. It's like one of my top 5 pizzas. And then we had Peter Piper. Yeah, I love Peter Piper. Me some Peter Piper now. That's in my top 10 pizzas. And then we were gonna try a place I haven't tried yet, Grimaldi's, but they're just really too busy tonight. So we're gonna go to another good pizza place that we like is Flancer's.
Flancer's is like an all-around restaurant. It has kind of everything.
Right. And then for Del Toro's birthday celebration, he wants Buddies, Chicago style. Yeah, we like Buddies in Gilbert. That's actually my favorite. Anyway, so shout out to Sal's Pizza. Also, I got a new lid. I got a new hat, new chapeau.
You did.
And I love it. And it wasn't that expensive, and it fits me perfect. And I want to give a shout out to Frederick Hats.
Frederick Hats.
Yeah,
it looks good.
Country
Frederick
Gentleman.
Hats.
Yeah, I bought it off of Amazon. I did measure my head and everything, and checked it out, and they sent it, and it looks good. And maybe someday you'll see me wearing it. Maybe someday.
Could happen.
Right. And one last shout out. I think we talked about this last time. I got a buddy in Mississippi who was having some intestinal issues. Well, I just found out he actually had full-blown surgery yesterday. And they were thinking he might even have to have a colostomy. When I saw that, I thought maybe he was having some kind of cancer issue. But apparently, the diverticulitis or whatever that they're calling it, he wasn't getting any better. So they did surgery. And he's recovering. So shout out to my buddy I grew up with.
Get better, dude.
Yeah, from Tupelo. He's not going to hear this, but somebody will. Give him some special vibes and thoughts of dealing. So if you have a shout out or anything that you'd like to reach out to us at Josh and Dina.
Yeah, and if you guys have certain things that you'd like to hear us talk about, because I mean, we just kind of talk about what strikes us.
Absolutely.
But if you have some ideas, want to get our opinions, because opinions are like,
we like to,
rear ends. Everybody has them. But
yeah, share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with your families if you want to. That'd be fun if you wanted to. Okay.
You want to.
You do. You want to. All right, coming up. What we've been listening to.
What have we been listening to?
Music and tunage. We'll be right back. I didn't get my mouse.
What's Dana listening to? What's Josh listening to?
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari.
Welcome. I'm Dina.
You are Dina. And I'm Josh. And Dina, what have you been listening to this week?
Well, I hate to be a party poop, but I've still been listening to my Harry Potter books.
There's nothing poopy about that.
And it is Magical Mischief Month.
Oh.
So I think it's important that I support the mischief.
Oh, well. We kind of do that all the time anyway, but that's cool.
It's true.
I'm digging it. Excuse me. I don't have a cough button, but something just touched mine. I've been listening to just the Southern Rock station on
Amazon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that's always a good station, actually. I like that one.
yeah, that's not too bad. It has some interesting things in there. Some things I'm not so sure I would consider Southern Rock, but who am I to say? I don't get to classify that stuff. Hey, if you guys have a suggestion of a group or a band,
you think we
could
should
be local?
Give it a
They have a website or they have a Facebook page. I'm always up for checking out new tunes. Hey, send a suggestion. If they have a SoundCloud account or something, we will follow them there. Instagram, you follow us, we'll follow you back. We'll help promote you as well. Okay,
yep.
So do that. All right. Okay. Hey, coming up, we're going to try and tickle your funny bone. Something new this week. Something different we're going to try.
Different.
Hold on.
Yeah! Oh, no.
I'll tell you about the text from Lori.
Reminded you to tell you about the text from what? Oh, never mind. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
She didn't know I hit the play button.
I looked, though.
The record button, I guess. The record button is what I meant to say. All right. Hey, we're going to try this thing. Comedy has always been really important in my life. I like to joke around. I love funny jokes. I've liked jokes since I was a little kid. I've liked comedy shows. We love to go to comedy shows. We have our favorite comics that we like, and we have jokes. And I remember
comedy's a lot like music. It's like everybody has their flavor.
I still quote stuff from the things that I remember. I mean, I quote, Eddie Murphy, Raw, Delirious, and the kids are like, "Who's that from?" And I'll tell them, and
right.
Then when we watched them, it was like, "Oh yeah, I remember when you said that." I was like, "Yeah, this is I mean, it may not be exactly word for word, but that's the way I remember it." But a bunch of other things that growing up, I listened to. This Baptist preacher that used to tell jokes, and brother Dave Gardner and Andy Griffith telling some of his stuff too. So all kinds of things.
Andy Griffith was funny.
So since we got all racial up in here last show, and if you didn't hear the last show, you can go back to a plethora of places and find it. moonshinesfire.com and our YouTube channel and SoundCloud and all that stuff. But we talked about, I'm 99.99999% white.
Yes, he is.
They're from the South, and Dina is not. Well, she's from the Southwest.
I'm half and half.
Yeah, she's half and half. So I'm going to do a redneck word of the week, and we might switch that up with a Mexican word of the week. And yeah, I use the word Mexican word of the week because it's not necessarily a Spanish word. You get what I'm saying? Just like a redneck word is not necessarily an English word. Or it could be. But
Spanglish.
So today, Dina, the redneck word of the day is inhale. Inhale.
What does inhale mean?
Inhale. Like, why in hell did we decide to go to Walmart today?
That's a good question.
Like that.
We don't always dig going.
Well, here, why in hell, well, like you said, Del Toro, why in hell did we decide to go to Costco?
Yes, because according to Del Toro, that is the devil's rear end.
No, that's not what he says. He says that's the devil's anus.
That's true.
Like in
Thor
Ragnarok.
What he said.
That's right. Okay, coming up. Peeve of the week. It's me. I got it.
Shocking.
It's time for Peeve of the Week.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
Hope you're having a great day. Or evening. Or whatever you're doing.
It's been a hard week.
Listening
it's been
to
a hard
us.
month.
It's been pretty tough. I don't know. Sorry I keep doing extra today. It's like I have a dry mouth, dry throat, and everything. I don't know what's happening. So, anyway, it's peeve. Dana, I got the peeve.
Are you peeving?
I'm peeving. Oh, we may have peeved about this before. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But it's such a peeve I have to revisit. If I don't think I have, but maybe. It's kitty litter.
I don't think so.
I freaking hate that stuff. Okay, it's good to absorb oil spills in the garage. I gave you that. Everything else sucks about it.
Well, it's better than the cat peeing on the
Yeah, but she does
carpet.
that too from sometimes, and she throws up sometimes, and she poops some.
It's true.
So no, something about our cat. She has like Velcro on the bottom of her paws, and she attracts every piece of that possibly could cover her paws, and track it through the entire house. So then, when you're walking, of course, you're crunching, or if you're barefoot, you're stepping on it. So it's like little sharp little, and or it gets in your little shoes or your sandals, or. Oh. Can you feel the blood boiling right now? I mean, it's ridiculous, and it's all over the place. It just drives me crazy. A silly animal, and she's gonna love us all anyway. So yeah, that's my peeve of the week.
Peeves. Well, animals.
litter.
We're going to talk some more about animals later.
Animals, yeah. All right, so coming up, pro tip of the week.
Uh-oh.
We don't have one.
Yeah.
Get out your notepads. It's time for pro tip of
Hey
the
everybody,
week.
welcome back to Moonshine Safari from Gilbert, Arizona, and Moonshine Safari Studios.
I'm Dina.
And I'm Josh, and we welcome you,
We absolutely welcome
and
you.
we appreciate your time. And your
Absolutely. Time, because you know what? Time is one of the most, if not the most, valuable commodity we really have.
That's right. And you could think we're wasting ours, and we might be wasting yours.
But we'll have fun doing it.
We'll be mutual wasters. How about that? Hey, it's pro tip time, Dina. I've got a pro tip.
Okay, go ahead.
That don't get cats, and you won't have litter problems.
It's true, but you might have more what do you want to call it? Bugs?
Well, yeah, she does eat those from time to time, so that's a good thing. So, Dina, you got a pro tip for those wonderful people out there in listening land.
I do.
What you got?
And here's the thing. So, when I say this all the time, but I always feel like I need to say it just in case somebody doesn't know. But, Josh and I are in mortgages, and it's been a hard month.
Oh.
Every so often, probably...
Yeah, so you guys that need some loans, you need to, get on the...
Lickety-split.
Come on.
Especially Arizona, California.
Come on.
And if it's somewhere else, I can find you a referral. Anyway. So I have some borrowers right now. Young, sweet couple. Very, got their first baby. Very young. Okay. Almost Robin young. Not quite. A little bit older, but not much. They want to buy a house, but sometimes as a loan officer, you feel like you're dragging them kicking and screaming through the process. And it's hard when you have someone who's not necessarily an easy loan to do. And not every loan's easy. In fact, most loans are not easy, but this one's just turning into a thing. So my pro tip for the week is if your loan officer is asking you for help, because believe me, I go out of my way not to ask borrowers for help. I will try everything I can to do things on my own without their help. But there are times that they have to kick in and push people. And in this case, I need that, and I haven't been getting that. And so sometimes, it causes problems in trying to get close on time, trying to close it all. If an underwriter has any questions, it's like, I just need help. So if you're in the middle of a mortgage process, anything really credit related, and you're trying to buy something, understand that the person working with you is on your team. I'm on your side, but you have to be on my side. We have to be on the same team, and we have to be working towards the same goal. You have to be urgent about it. You cannot be blasé. You cannot be laissez-faire about it. You have to be Johnny on the spot, basically. So just help out your loan officer that way, and everything will go a lot smoother. And like I said, if you don't have a loan officer that's working hard for you, then you need to find another one.
Because unfortunately what will happen sometimes is then all of a sudden you go, oh, I thought we were going to be able to close this time. Oh, well, you kind of drug your feet, and now you're waiting till last minute.
And now the sellers are angry,
now
and
things
it's
are
just...
Yeah. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a commitment. When you start the process, it is a commitment that you're making, and you should be ready for it. And the great thing about Dina and myself is we explain that to you up front and what the expectations are. And I've gone through, and she has too, dealing with other lenders and mortgage where they just throw an application at you and go, here,
do this. And I'm not like that.
no, and we're not like that at all.
Very hands-on.
So,
I'm very
yeah.
much helping, but you
we
gotta help
don't
me
want
back.
we don't want you to put forth the strenuous. We want to do the heavy lifting. You are going to have to do some things. You're going to have to provide some information and do the things like that, but we want to do most of the heavy lifting, and we'll do that if you let us. But unfortunately, sometimes
it gets
sometimes
hard.
you got to help lift too.
So anyway,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you for that, Dina. Appreciate that so much. All right, coming up, what's our life about right now?
What's going on?
Who the heck knows? All right, we'll be right back.
Shh. Quiet and listen. It's time for Marriage Story of the Week.
Welcome back to Moonshine Safari.
Welcome. I'm
Yeah,
Dina,
you
and
are.
there's Josh.
Yeah, here's Josh.
Here's Josh.
Yeah. Well, last time, what did we talk about last time? Oh, we talked about like all the different kind of people in our families and how
Yes,
a lot
and
of
how they
families are
all
the same.
we're all those.
Right.
They're all the same, but they
Right.
just have different names.
Yeah, that's
and I
true,
still
so-
say that that's true.
So if you want to hear that one, you can go back to last week's episode. So we're just going to talk about random kind of things, little short topics. So this time we're going to kind of talk about our pets you've heard
The
about.
Moonshine Safari animals.
Yeah, none of them are in here right now.
No, they didn't follow us.
No, they are all hiding out there. We got
They're all following Robin, probably.
Yeah, we got Robin. Well, no, Robin, I think. Anyway, so we have 4 dogs and the lousy cat, if you know. We have a big lab.
If you haven't heard
haven't-
Josh's song,
Yeah.
you would know that.
Yeah. Wait, is it out there? I don't think it's out there. We
No,
haven't
that's
done
true.
that
It might
one.
not. We need to do that one.
We
no,
haven't done
you're
that
right.
one.
It
Going
hasn't.
farther, we
That's
haven't
true.
done that one.
We worked on it once, a few times, and then
We haven't
lately
put
it's
it-
just not
yeah, we
been.
haven't put it out there. So we have 4 dogs and a cat, and we have so the oldest dog we have is Hoochie. She's a little black
Maltipoo.
Maltipoo. And we got her right after we had a dog named Banjo. I think we talked about Banjo before.
Banjo was a beetle.
A beetle.
Beagle.
He was there before Paul was there. Banjo.
Yes, exactly.
Banjo the beetle.
Banjo the beetle.
Banjo was awesome. She was so cool.
She was smart.
She was so smart.
Holy moly.
She was so smart. I had her doing so many tricks. But so we had, and we talked about that. So right now we have, and so we got Hoochie, and then Hoochie, we bred her with,
My mom's dog.
yeah, Brutus, and he's a Shih Tzu. No, he's a multi Shits.
Right. There you go. Well, no, is he just a...
He's not a Shih Tzu. He's
not a
he's
Shih
both.
Tzu.
He's not just a total Shih Tzu.
I think you're right. He's
Yeah.
Maltese Shih Tzu mix.
He's a Shih Tzu Maltese
Yeah.
something. So
Anyway.
so Hoochie got knocked up, and then
Knocked up.
she did. She
What
got
a hoe.
Yeah, she did. She got knocked up, and then she had 3 puppies, and one of them didn't make it. So,
Well, at the time, I thought it would just be brilliant for my kids to watch this happen one time. I didn't want to breed the dog over and over again. That's not who we are. I wanted to have them be a part of this once, and that's what
and I
we
know
did.
there are a lot of people out there go, "Why are you doing that? There's so many dogs to rescue." Yes, and we have rescued dogs, and we have done that. Okay, so just back off, Karen. Just chill a little bit. It's all right. So it's cool. All right, we
It's
take care.
cute.
We take care of
It's
our
cute.
dogs. We love our dogs, and we take care of our dogs. We won't mistreat our dogs. Our dogs live in laps of luxury. Trust me. So then we got so we have 2 multi Shih Tzus, and they're way big. Hoochie's only about 10 pounds. She's
She's the little one.
scrawny little thing, and then the tank. We have she's the baby actually. Well, she would be the middle. No, she's the baby because she came out last. Cookie, she's the tank. She's big and fat. And then Cracker, she's hey. If you've seen,
She is a little hey from Moana.
You see that dog is like, hey, I
She's a little
swear.
crazy.
But it's interesting because, and then we have a lab,
Chocolate lab.
and they're all about the same age, all within,
Which is a little scary, by
yeah.
the way.
Hoochie was 2 when she had the puppies, and then Bailey was about the same age as the puppies when we rescued her, and so we've got 4 dogs. They're all about what?
Well, Hoochie was born in 05.
Yeah, so
That
she's
makes
gonna
her
be
almost 14. Holy
she'll be
moly.
14 this year in November. So yeah, so and then the other dogs are like 11. So we got old animals, and the cat's older than all of them.
And if you've seen our Instagram, you've probably seen pictures.
Oh
of
yeah,
the
man.
animals
I think we've
'cause-
directed you to the
Yeah.
Instagram before. So yeah, and then the cat is older than all of them. So
Yeah, we got the cat Booger actually the first day of Del Tora's kindergarten. It was kind of we hadn't had a lot of pets up until then. We had a dog, but it was really old. It didn't play with the kids or anything. So, we got a cat, and yeah, that was his first day. So that cat is pushing 16.
yeah, so and it's interesting the dynamic that we have here with our pets. Hoochie, when we first got her, was like, the little black jelly bean running around on. We had maroon carpet at the time. You couldn't hardly see her. She's so small. And
You
running
would
around.
almost step on her because
She's
she
so
was
cute.
black, and
Yeah.
her eye, you couldn't even see her eyes.
Oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. She just had a little bit of white running underneath her, just a little bit, and then but she was just like so dark and just cute as she could be, running around and everything. And then that's really Dina's dog. And even today, it's like even though she comes and lays on me and lets me pet her and I play with her and she does everything. If Dina gets off the bed, Hoochie's off the bed. Wherever Dina goes, Hoochie's right behind. She
Well,
wants to
it's
know
funny
where
'cause
you're at.
I
and
remember
what
when
you're
I
doing.
went to the house that they were selling them, because I don't think they call them selling anymore, but rehoming, whatever. Anyway, so I went to go pick her out because Banjo had died and we were all sad and I wanted a dog. And
She brought a lot of smiles to our face
she
during
did.
that time.
Well, what was funny about it was, I go to this house and there's all these puppies running around because obviously that's what they're doing. They're breeding these dogs. And I go, and they all were like white, light colored. And I go, hey, do you have any black ones? And so they had one, and it was Hoochie. And as soon as I picked her up, she fell asleep on me as I was holding her, standing there. And so of course, it's like, all right, here's my
That's
money.
it. Take
I'm
my
taking
money.
her home.
Take my money. Take it. So yeah, I remember when you brought it. You brought her in. That was funny. And then we went to pick up the kids from school, and they didn't know. And
No, we hadn't told
I
them
had
anything.
her kind of like tucked into a jacket I was wearing, kind of in my shirt, and you could kind of see a little stuff. And I was acting like I was kind of sick, and I had this something, and we were not sure because I like to play tricks on my kids. That's what fathers are supposed
That's how
to do.
we roll.
That's the way fathers are supposed to do. So they're like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? And then they saw it was a dog. I said, there's something growing on my chest and we got to go to get it removed. And like, what? Because they're like really young. So, and then,
So they didn't know if they were supposed to be scared or not, but they were a little bit worried.
and then it was Hoochie. So yeah, they thought that was cool. And then, so then that's your dog, obviously.
I mean, yeah, it kind of turned out that way.
Yeah. So then when she had her puppies, I was really happy at that. The first dog that came out was all black and brown.
Looks very much like her, actually, other than the brown.
Well,
there
other
was a
than
little
the
brown in there.
Yeah, so it actually looked like a mini little Rottweiler is what he looks like. We were going to call her Fudge.
Fudge.
And then you see how we're going with that Fudge, Cookie, Cracker. So then Cracker was second. She was all white. She looks most like a Maltese.
She looks like a Maltese, except for she's bigger.
Yeah, she's stockier. And then Cookie came out, and she had a spot on her butt, and then she had like on her ear. She had different colors. I was so glad that one came out mixed like
With
that.
different colors.
Yeah, I was so happy, and it's like, but and then Fudge didn't do so well and didn't make it through the night, but and then it's hard to tell what puppies are going to do, and I really kind of took a liking to Cookie and stuff, so that's just kind of how I was. And now Cookie's kind of like everybody's
The
dog.
family dog.
Yes, Cookie's kind of like everybody's dog, because Cracker is is very much Robin's dog.
Robin's dog. Anywhere Robin goes, that's where Cracker wants to be.
Oh, and if she goes somewhere and Cracker can't find her, she runs
she'll look through the house. It's obvious that she's looking for
and-
Robin.
Oh my gosh, it is crazy the way she is with her and Nutty. And then for me, Bailey's my dog. Bailey's hunting for me everywhere.
Bailey is the chocolate lab, which we got a few years after.
Yeah.
And we adopted Bailey from somebody else.
Yep. So
And Bailey's probably the best behaved dog we have. 'cause
she is, and she's
the other
getting old.
dogs
She's
can
having
be
some hip
brats.
issues, which I feel bad for her. So, well, we're trying to help her with some stuff to give her some ease there, but she just doesn't get around like she used to. Dogs don't, and that happens especially with big dogs. But she's my dog. She wants to know where I am. Where I'm in the bathroom, she's sniffing under the door. If we're all leave,
Yes, she is.
we all leave and we're coming home. She stays in the hallway until she sees me.
Waits till she sees Papa.
She doesn't listen to anybody until she sees me, and then she's cool, and then she'll get out of the way. But she's gonna stand in the hallway until she sees me, and it's like she's a pain in the butt. But I love her.
And she's afraid of the pool.
Yeah, she's not a big fan of the pool. I mean, it could be because, well, she wasn't introduced to a pool when she was younger. So she was a puppy, and we've done it earlier than, the other dogs, except Cracker doesn't like the pool. Hoochie and Cookie love the pool. They love the pool. Cookie more so than Hoochie, but they love it. And then the cat. Well, the cat is Del Toro's all upside down and one and the other.
Yeah.
Now, she'll play with Robin just fine, and Robin loves the cat and everything.
And the cat is okay with anybody that lives in this house, but anyone that doesn't, the cat will hiss at.
The cat is, and that's why we named it Booger. So, because she is a booger, man. And she's ornery. She's cantankerous like me.
She is, and basically, actually, the story we like to tell about Del Toro, which is one of his favorite stories, when he was little, it was like a Sunday morning, so I was in bed, and I think Josh was at work, and Robin came into my room. I was just dozing. The kids were older. It wasn't like they were babies or anything, so they were watching TV. And Robin comes into my room, and she says, she's telling on Del Toro that he is cutting the whiskers on the cat. And then I see him walking in, and he's worried that I'm going to get mad at him, but I couldn't help it, and I was laughing. And I said, don't cut the whiskers on the cat. And he used to, tease the cat, not in mean ways. Like, he would chase the cat with a plastic bag and shake it at her, and he would giggle. And
now
that
she
cat
loves cat.
Flippin' loves him.
She loves plastic bags. Too.
Yes, she does. Yeah, she does.
loves them.
Yep.
She loves them. She'll gnaw on them, and she'll play on. If we bring one back, if they go shopping and put one up, she'll jump on it and rub on it and touch it and make no. She's crazy.
And it's funny because in the mornings, if he's not up, she will sit outside his door and whine.
She will.
Until he gets up.
Because she lives with us because her box has to be in our
bathroom.
It's just anyway. Or the dogs like to go in there and eat her biscuits. You know what I mean? So disgusting.
It's chocolate.
Freaking disgusting dogs. Oh, I can't stand that. Anyway. So yeah, so we kind of all have our pets, and they kind of they
And
each
obviously
one of
they
them,
bleed over into each other in the
Yeah.
sense that we all, But it is interesting that they all seem to pair up with a particular person.
It's pretty interesting. So, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Except for Cookie, like you said, she's the all-around pet.
Cookie just she likes to be kind of left alone, but she also likes to play with everybody too.
And then what's funny is my sister also bred her dog with my mom's dog.
That
one
dog
time.
is such a pimp.
I know. Gigolo. Anyway,
He's
deadbeat
a
dad.
deadbeat dad. Deadbeat puppy.
But her dogs, because the mom, I think, is a smaller breed than Hoochie.
She's
Her-
more Maltese.
more
than
Maltese.
Hoochie's looks more like a poodle, like a toy poodle, than she does a Maltese.
And then Hoochie had a full-size poodle for a parent.
Yeah, so.
So her dogs were very much smaller than ours, but it was funny because coloring and stuff like that, they're very
but
similar.
They look weird.
But they are different. But anyway,
They look weird. They look
I
like
always
the,
said
they look like the Dr. Seuss characters.
well, they do have a little bit of weird for anyway. Well, one of them kind of looks like it's got a Hitler mustache. But
They
anyway,
all have underbites.
But it's but they're cute, and
They
it's
look
funny.
like Sling Blade.
Is I always said it looked like my dogs ate her dogs because they're like I said, they're similar in color and everything else. It's just like looks like I don't know before
Some of
and
them
after
are
pictures
similar
or something.
in personalities too.
It's true. It's so strange,
Yep,
but
some of them are similar
anyway,
personalities.
it's pretty funny.
Yep. All right. I think we're going to stop there. Unless you got something else.
No, I mean that's all of the pets unless you count.
Pets. We love pets. I
We do.
I like to watch little
Husky video.
husky videos. Baby bulldogs, I think, are some of the cutest. Big bulldogs.
Oh, they have those speckled ones that are
the
beautiful.
slobbery, and I feel bad for them because they can't breathe real good. But baby bulldogs are so cute. Oh yeah, you like those brindle? Those
They
what
are
they called?
beautiful dogs.
They're like blue.
Like the blue specks on them.
They
are gorgeous.
So expensive.
And I'm not going
They're
to get
ridiculous.
one. I'm just saying they're gorgeous.
I know they're ridiculous.
I also think
And-
it sounds like they have a lot of health problems though. Because
Well, they
of the way
do
they breed
because
them.
the way they breed them, right?
And I don't want that.
Because
I don't
that's
want.
actually
I don't like to encourage. that.
It's not a good
Not
thing
to be
that they do
snobby,
that.
but
No, it's true,
you know, it's poor dogs.
Yeah. And I probably want to get a husky because I can't deal with that kind of fur. That will drive me nuts. The between the cat and Bailey, I
there's a
vacuum
lot-
the
there's a
house
lot of
like 3
fur.
times a week
Tumbleweeds
because I
running
can't
through the
dry.
house.
It drives me nuts. It gets everywhere, and people just go, "Well, you know, it's husky glitter." No, it's dog hair, and I don't want it all over me, and in my food, and in my face, and in my, I don't want that. But I love dogs. I just don't like dog hair.
Right. Poodles are awesome
But
because
I like dogs, and I don't like
They really
dog
don't shed
vomit,
that
and I don't
much.
like them pooping and peeing everywhere. We got good dogs. They don't.
We do.
They don't make problems. I mean, if it's if throw up is a one thing, but they don't
well,
pee
but I
or
mean,
poop
but they
in the
can't
house
help
ever.
that either. I mean, if you're,
Yeah, they never do that. They never pee or poop in the house ever. Which
no,
we're
we
lucky.
we did get Cookie on video stealing stuff out of a backpack.
That's true. Yeah, I used to keep this like a bug out bag kind of thing, so I kept some ramen in a bag in a room, and some reason kept finding them empty, and it was like ridiculous. And I'm like, who the frick
That's
is
like a
doing
child.
this? Who's doing this? So I took a computer because didn't have a camera. I just put a computer in there and turned it on one day when I was gone and came back. That stupid little Cookie, like a kid, walked into the room, opened up the backpack, pulled out a ramen, opened it up, looking, and then would stop and look through the hallway.
And look around, and then if she heard someone coming,
No,
she
she
would
heard us
run.
coming. No, on the video, she heard us coming. She's like, she stopped. She looked. You could hear us coming, and she like took off, and she knew she was, and she just left it, and she knew she was in trouble. So she knew, rotten
It's
animal.
so funny.
She was stealing the ramen.
She was
Rotten
snaking the
dog.
ramen like a child.
I know. Okay, coming up, drinks and recipes.
Woohoo!
Got something new.
Get out your glasses. It's time for the Moonshine Safari drinks and recipes.
Welcome back, everybody, to Moonshine Safari
That's Josh,
from Moonshine Safari Studios. It is Josh.
and I'm Dina.
And it is Dina.
Mm-hmm.
We both
both
are
are.
Josh and Dina. And you can reach out to us at joshanddina@moonshinesafari.com.
And you know
If you want to,
You know you do.
reach out and touch us in a good way. Hey, it's time for drinks and recipes.
What are we drinking, Josh?
Got something new,
What you got?
something local.
What you got?
I got from Sonoranspirits LLC here in Phoenix, Arizona. Cave Creek Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Woohoo!
Yeah, they called it Cave Creek. I used to work in Cave Creek.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's far from us, by the
It
way.
is far. It's far. Cave Creek. What can I say about Cave Creek? It was an interesting.
Well, it's
place
just
to
a
work.
drive. I mean, it's just a drive for
Well,
us.
it's out in the
on
middle
other
of the
side
desert. And
valley.
it's kind of like it's kind of like a it's a nice, really nice place. They have nice houses and stuff, and it's kind of upscale in some areas, and So this bourbon is yummy.
Yummy.
It's got a nice burn to it. It's not as oaky, I don't think. Well, to my palate, it isn't. It's sweet to me, but it's delicious. It's delicious. I'm not sure it's going to make the rest of the bottle make it through the weekend. Just FYI.
Delicioso.
But it's very good. So, Sonoran, what did I say? I think it was Sonoran Spirits LLC in Phoenix. They're Cave Creek Bourbon.
Cave Creek
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yeah. Check it out.
Give it a shot.
It was delicious. Give it a shot. And that's all I got.
That's all we got.
That's all I got.
Well, we've been trying, like you said, we've been trying to do the whole fasting, semi-fasting thing. So we've been really limited on what we could try. I've been having my little Otter Pops. I call them Otter Pops. They're those.
They're adult
They're boozy Otter
Otter
Pops.
Pops.
I forget what they're called. But anyway, they're really good. You can get them.
You don't really call it adult bottle pops. It even sounds sleazy.
Yeah, okay. How about adult popsicles?
That doesn't sound better.
Okay, boozy popsicle.
Okay.
Okay.
Boozy sickle.
Booze-sicle.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend.
Please do.
Enjoy the show. Pass along to your friends and neighbors and family and all that stuff.
Please
Remember,
do.
reach out to us. And hey, Terry Bird, check it out. Contact us. We got some swag
Woo-woo.
for you. All right, everybody.
Have a
Take
good
care.
weekend.
Be good to each other. Be good to somebody. And remember, spread the shine.
Spread the shine. See ya.
Yeah! Thank y'all for coming by the Moonshine Safari. May your glasses be full and your hearts happy.
Hey y'all, welcome to Moonshine Safari. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as well as check the description for information on our social media sites, as well as our Patreon account to help support our adventures in the Moonshine Wilderness.